How did community advocacy save the Highline Park? Imagine a forgotten stretch of old railway turned into a lively park that hundreds of thousands now enjoy every year. That's the story behind how community voices helped save the High Line. Back in the late 1990s, this elevated rail line was headed for demolition. It had been unused for decades and was starting to fall apart. But local residents Joshua David and Robert Hammond saw something special in it. They noticed how nature had taken over the rusty tracks, creating a kind of wild garden. They decided to act. They started a nonprofit called Friends of the High Line to protect and transform the space into a public park. Their first step was to gather support from neighbors and community groups. They held meetings, shared ideas, and explained why the High Line was worth saving. Despite some opposition from property owners and city officials who wanted to tear it down, they kept pushing. They worked hard to raise awareness about the park's potential. They also got political backing from city leaders, including the mayor's office. In 2004, after years of campaigning, the city approved the plan to turn the old rail line into a park. Friends of the High Line led most of the fundraising, collecting nearly all of the money needed through private donations. They also partnered with the New York City Department of Parks and Recreation to keep the park maintained. The community got involved in designing the park through an open competition, which drew hundreds of ideas. The winning design kept the industrial feel of the original rail line but added new plants and spaces for public art and events. Today, the High Line stretches 1.45 miles and features over 500 plant species. It's become a symbol of how community efforts can change a city. This project shows how local voices can influence urban planning, turning neglect into a vibrant outdoor space. The success of the High Line has inspired similar projects across New York State and beyond. It's a shining example of how citizens can come together to protect and improve their environment. The park now draws millions of visitors each year, boosting local businesses and offering a beautiful green escape in the middle of the city. Community advocacy didn't just save a park, it created a new way for neighborhoods to shape their future. It proves that when people unite with a common goal, they can turn dreams into reality.